Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat. We're on the road today. Actually, we are up at Mackinac Island at the Grand Hotel for the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce's annual, well, it's their policy conference. And look who's here, the policy for the state of Michigan, the Governor, Gretchen Whitmer. How are you doing, Governor?
Good morning. I'm well.
You've been up here drawing crowds, and you've had some major announcements.
Yeah, you know what? I think there's a lot of exciting stuff happening right now. I mean, it's been a long, hard year and a half, and not everyone's feeling the momentum, but there is momentum, and I think that it's a good jumping off point, right? We've got a budget that we collaborated on. It's bipartisan. It does things like, focusing on growing the middle class, investing in small business, making communities places where business can thrive and people can make a good living. So I'm excited about not only that, but the self-charging roads that we announced yesterday that we're going to stay focused on. But our economic agenda is focused on really not just recovering from COVID, but getting us on a path where there really is opportunity and prosperity for all.
All right, so small business is taking a particular beating. A lot of family businesses, things like that, restaurant, service industry, et cetera. Are we paying some special attention there?
Absolutely, and we were moving quickly throughout the last year and a half. We administered 23 different programs that helped with small businesses, but not everyone was able to benefit from that. And we know that there are a lot of small businesses that are still struggling. Small business is the lifeblood of our economy. It is the heart of so many of our communities, and that's why this is one of the three core pillars of our economic plan as we actually get Michigan on a strong path as we're recovering from COVID.
Well, I have to say, congratulations on fixing the damn roads, for number one there.
You saw the orange barrels, huh? All right, good.
We drove around a few. The other thing that I think is of essence, and I guess the success of a lot of businesses in remote places in particular, is broadband and what we're doing with that.
Yeah, so the Lieutenant Governor, who is our kind of tech wizard in the administration, he is working with stakeholders across the state to ensure that we've got universal access to broadband. Infrastructure dollars, if we get a bill done on the federal level, will enhance what we are going to do and shorten our time frame. So I'm hopeful that they're successful on that. But regardless, we are plowing forward to make sure that we are connected. In this last year and a half, if it hasn't been reinforced for every one of us, connection is key, whether it's the education of our kids or the ability to work remotely. One of the things we want to tell the world is, if you can work from anywhere, why not work here in paradise and make Michigan your home? This is a phenomenal opportunity and need for us, and we're going to plow forward.
All right, let's talk education. As former people who were in education at one time, this is tomorrow. I mean, this is Michigan's tomorrow, and it's essential. What's your plan there?
So earlier this summer, I signed a $17 billion budget for education. It is the most we've ever invested in the education of our kids in the state of Michigan. We did it without raising taxes. This is geared toward not just getting our system and our kids back to where they were pre-COVID. This is about really getting on a path where we are meeting their needs, supporting their education, and of course recovering from COVID. So that's why this huge investment is so important. Kids need to have the wraparound supports so they can be successful. It's not just academics, although obviously academics is crucial. It's about social, mental, and physical well-being. Our kids they're resilient, but it's been a hard year and a half on them, and that's why this was such an important part of the budget.
So congratulations on getting Quentin Messers in as your new director of MEDC. I've been fortunate to have a little bit of time with him. You have to be pleased about that and where you're expecting him to go with that.
Well, Quentin is great. He's the exact kind of leader that we need. We brought him in from Louisiana, and he's got we are going to win attitude, which is what we all need to have. And I think he brings an array of experience and vision to an agency that we need to take to the next level. And he's the person to do it. But we got to give him more tools, and that's where the legislature comes in. We need more economic development tools in Michigan. We're going to pursue, we're going to win, and we all benefit when that happens.
All right, look at our most precious commodity, fresh water, all around us everywhere. How are we doing on that environmental front?
Well, you know what? We have made Michigan a leader when it comes to environmental stewardship. I'm continuing to work to protect these incredible lakes. Millions of jobs depend on these lakes, whether it's in tourism or agriculture or recreation. This is who we are. This is what makes us unique, and this is a huge asset. So we got to protect the lakes. We got to enjoy them, we share them, but we protect them first and foremost.
Well, Governor, thanks for spending the time. And the gesture was out there to the Straits of Mackinac when we were talking
Yes,
about. All right.
that's what I was pointing at.
Thanks for spending time with us. We appreciate it very
Chris.
much.
Good to see you always, my
Good to
friend.
see you.
Thanks.
All right. Governor Gretchen Whitmer, the governor of the great state of Michigan. And we are again at the Mackinac Conference, the policy conference put on by the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce. I'm Chris Holman. This is the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. Thank you.